Yo, hello world, what's good YouTube? It's your boy back with another video. Hey, it's finna get real spicy, real serious, real fast. We ain't doing no talking. We doing no talking. We getting straight to the video. Let's run it.
The center of picture, Christian Coleman. And for those who haven't been following the sport, bring us up to speed on Christian.
Well, Christian has been
said he back, huh?
absent for the sport for some time. He served an 18-month ban after missing 3 drug tests in a 12-month span in 2019. That's called a whereabouts failure, but it was 2018 in Albuquerque, the thin air at the altitude where you see Christian Coleman cruising to the finish line in 6.34. That is still the 60-meter indoor world record, and you saw him not running through the tape. The question is, how rusty is Christian after that time off? Because Trayvon Bromell is certainly capable of taking him down. And there is the
about 2 weeks prior.
Trayvon Bromell.
I think he had a 300. Well, I don't think I know. He ran a 300.
Last year, but
33.
Games, and something
33 something.
Really horribly wrong, because he was not looking anywhere near how he looked in 2021 at the Olympic Games. Didn't make the final, so now he starts another year with the World Championships looming in the summer on his home soil.
So you see the start list.
It was actually somebody was supposed to run. It was supposed to be another person in this race
reigning
too.
World champion Noah Lyles at the 200-meter distance, coming down, running 60 here. Omar McLeod won a gold medal in the 110-meter hurdles in Rio, also known as a sprinter. And don't forget, Ronnie Baker's in this race, third fastest performer in this event in history.
All right, let's get right.
Don't blink. Men's 60 from New York. And Coleman out well. Step ahead of Bromell. Can he hold on to the end? He's running out of room. I think he got him at the lead.
I think he did too. 6:50. And despite the layoff, Christian Coleman comes back.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we really get into the spice, we're going to run it back one more time. To go 6:49 after being off 2 years,
60 from New York.
Boy got out.
Coleman out well. Step ahead of Bromell. Can he hold on to the end? He's running out of room. I think he got him at the lead.
I think he did too. 6:50. And despite the layoff, Christian Coleman comes back.
He said, "I got the dub."
Puts his foot.
Did I get the dub?
Track and powers away from a field 6:49, and he hasn't run in 2 seasons. That's impressive, and it means that they have to contend with Christian. He's back.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is, I know who he waving at, cause me and him talk. I know who he waving. I ain't finna start no outside beef, whatever. Whoop de whoop. At the end of the day, here's what I gotta say. Me and Coleman talk. That's my boy. I just feel like, and I'm not saying this is what he's saying, because I know a lot of people like twist up words. People in this sport, they get in front of the media. Obviously, that's the media's job. They get in front of the media and they all of a sudden become a preacher. Now, if you don't understand what that means, you start rambling, you start talking, you start over talking, you start doing too much. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like I don't know. It's when you get waved at. But I know who he waving at. Y'all can put 2 and 2 together. Y'all can do your research. You know, all this other stuff. But yeah, that's what it boils down to. And before y'all throw me into any of this beef, I'm reacting to the video and what I'm seeing as if anybody else, you get what I'm saying, is watching this video. So just because it's coming from Cravon, don't got nothing to do with nobody. I ain't got no beef with nobody in this sport, so I'm gonna let this be known. I don't got no beef with nobody. At the end of the day, any person I got an issue with, I done already checked him. If y'all say I got an issue with whoever, I'm not even finna throw names out there, but trust and believe. I don't do, you feel me, like the little internet stuff. Everybody in track and field got each other's numbers, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna do what I need to do, you feel me, to really get down to whatever it is. But at the end of the day, we're gonna get back to this. I know he waving at, and yeah, and if you can read his lips, if you can read Coleman's lips at the end, he said, "John ain't with me." That's what he said. That's what the man said. Let's go back. Hey, let's go back to the wave. That's why I love my boy, man.
Christian Coleman comes back.
He said, "Oh, I got the dub."
Puts his foot first onto the track and powers away from a field 6:49, and he hasn't run in 2 seasons. That's impressive, and it means that they have to contend with Christian. He's back. Trayvon Bromell second in 6:50, and Ronnie Baker in third in 6:54. Noah Lyles in fourth. But yeah, the 2 best starters in the field, with apologies to Ronnie Baker, who can start very well as well. But Coleman did just enough. He gave himself a little bit of a lead in the first 30, and then when they started to close, he had enough to hang on.
Yeah.
Just at the end for
it was
the
a race.
win. So
what I would say, 6'4" is crazy. After being off 2 years, that's a good run. Now, I watched Coleman's interview. I seen, you know, what he was saying and stuff like that. I understand. I think he said he gave himself like an A- or something first performance. Obviously, he ran a fast time. I think he said he wanted to go faster. I would say, being off 2 years, obviously, he ain't at his peak form, obviously. As you can see right here, from where I stopped it, and I didn't even do this on purpose, you can see, like, he's already leaning. You know what I'm saying? Like, this took a lot of time off. Like, if he didn't start leaning right here, he could have gave himself maybe 2. He could have gave himself about 2 more steps. If he'd have gave himself 2 more steps, he'd have probably went 45, 46. 2 more steps and then lean. That would be my only, you know, critique on what I seen. Other than that, it looked good. It was a loaded field. Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. My boy Ronnie out there, 650, I think 54, if I'm not mistaken. You know, Noah 662. So yeah, nah, it's definitely a good race. Definitely a good race. Let's run it back.
From New York.
Also, too, I know everybody's gonna ask why I didn't go to me. I didn't want to go. If I wanted to go, if I wanted to be there, obviously I would have told my agents and I would have been in the meet. You know, but for me personally, me and my team, we already discussed, you know, what meets and traveling and different things like that. So it was just no point for me to fly all the way from California to New York when I can go from here to New Mexico. You get what I'm saying? Everybody in this race is from that East Coast, you know, or they already over there to where they don't have to fly that far. But for me, you know, to go on that many hours of flights and stuff like that just to run a 60, yeah. So that's my take, because I know, you know, I'm gonna have to address it, or people's gonna ask me in the comments, or so on and so forth. But back to the reaction. I know I wanted to bring this up. I know I seen an interview. Noah said that he switched feet. So as you can see right here, he's in lane 7. You see his left foot up. His left foot is up now. Previously, his right foot was the one that was in the front. So he switched feet. And yeah, so that was another note that I want to add. But it was a good race all over the board.
And Coleman out well.
I feel like right here, he got like a step on the field, and now he just like powering through at this point. And this is what Coleman do. Obviously, world record holder. So it was crazy though.
Step ahead of Bromell. Can he hold on to the end? He's running out of room. I think he got him at the lane.
And then I just felt like he linked a little too early. He could have definitely ran faster.
Coleman comes back to the track,
but
puts his foot first onto the track and powers away from a field 6:49, and he hasn't run in 2 seasons. That's impressive, and it means that
I love it.
With Christian. He's back.
I love it.
Trayvon Bromell second in 650, and
I love it.
Ronnie Baker.
I love the spice. I love the spice level. I love it, man. Hey, but yeah, that's basically it. Great race across the board. You know, like I said, for my boy, 649 in opener after being off 2 years, definitely crazy. Rest of the field, you know, that was a well, you know, anticipated. You know, everybody wanted to see the showdown and everything, but yeah, like this is that was pretty crazy. But for me, I just feel like, you know, some folks, man. Hey, basically that's the end of this video. At the end of the day, guys, let's channel our inner Coleman. And I'll see y'all next video about